Discussing about bulbs. In the previous video, I have chosen 100 watt 200 volt bulb and 200 watt 200 volt bulb are connected in series and connected across 200 volt battery. And here we are connecting 100 watt 200 volt and 200 watt 200 volt in parallel and then connected across 200 volt battery. First, let us try. These values are known, but still let's try to do that. So bulb 1 is 100 watt 200 volt. Then its resistance power is equal to V square by R, power is equal to V square by R is equal to V square by P. So resistance of the bulb is design voltage square 200 into 200 by design power 100, which makes it 400 ohms. Let us choose the second battery. It's a 200 watt 200 volt battery and resistance of the second one is V square by P, that is 200 into 200 by 200, cancelling that 200 ohms. So when these two are connected in parallel means it is equivalent to connecting 400 ohm and 200 ohm in parallel. So this is the first bulb 400 ohms and the second bulb 200 ohms. Both are connected in parallel and connected across which battery? 200 volt battery. So now what is the power consumed by the first bulb? This is the first one and this is the second one. And which one glows brighter? Let's try to understand. Voltage across each of the bulbs same, and hence let us use this method because you try to understand. So the power consumed equal to consumed by the first one is V1 square by R1. Power consumed by the second one is V2 square by R2. These two are supply voltages, right? Because both of them across this also 200 volt, across this also 200 volt. So power consumed by the first one by power consumed by the second one equal to V1 square by R1 by V2 square by R2, but both of them are connected across the same. V square will be cancelled, so R2 by R1. So P1 by P2 is R2 by R1. The one with greater power has lesser resistance. The one with lesser design power, same voltages, then resistance will be more. Here you see R2 is less than R1. So because numerator is less than denominator. So P1 by P2. Since this is less than this, the whole value is less than 1. If this is less than 1, this is less than 1, which means that P1 is less than P2. P1 is the higher wattage, P2 is the lower wattage. Now you see, in the previous problem we said when two bulbs are connected in series, the bulb with lesser wattage, that means 100 watt was glowing brighter. Now when connected in parallel, the one with lesser resistance, power is inversely proportional to resistance. Okay, the more the resistance, the less the power. So low power means high resistance, high power means power dissipation will be less. So when connected in parallel, understand power with higher wattage will glow less brighter, power with lower wattage glows brighter. So I'll just put this in perspective. So two bulbs connected in series across 200 volt, two bulbs connected in parallel across 200 volt, and this is 100 watt bulb, this is 200 watt bulb, this is 100 watt bulb, this is 200 watt bulb. First you have to check the conditions, whether the current will blow the fuse, etc. But we have checked that it is 200, so voltage drop across each of the bulb will be less than their design voltage 200. Now this is 200, this also 200 design voltage, this also 200, then both the bulbs will not, the fuse will not be blown. In that case, this is a lower bulb. So in series connection, this glows brighter, bulb with less wattage. In parallel connection, the bulb with more wattage glows brighter. Here it is brighter, and here this is brighter. brighter. So this is how you just calculate the powers. Now you can easily calculate the power in this problem. So its resistance 400 ohm, 200 volt. So power consumed by the first two bulb equal to V square by R. So 200 into 200 by R of the bulb is 400 on 200. So it is 100 watt. And what about this one? Power consumed by the second one is same 200 into 200 by resistance 200. Calculate, this is 200 watt. Also in the following videos I will be deriving those relations also. If the design voltage and supply voltages are same, when bulbs are connected in parallel, total power will be the sum of the powers, 100 plus 200. You see the same 100 plus 200. Then the total power consumed is equal to P1 plus P2, which is 100 watt plus 200 watt equal to 300 watt. So 2-3 more videos needs to be taken, or even 4-5 videos needs to be taken to understand about the bulbs completely, and watch each and every video thoroughly and fully.